Glass tops worst Super Bowl weekend at box office since 2000. M. Night Shyamalan's won the box office for the third straight weekend, but this was the worst overall Super Bowl frame since 2000. After the glut of holiday releases in December, things considerably slowed down at the multiplex as per usual. One exception was, which essentially was 2019's first real event film. Looking to continue Shyamalan's comeback after the success of The Visit and Split also served as the culmination to the long-gestating East Rail 177 trilogy, finally giving Unbreakable fans the sequel they desired for 2 decades. Unfortunately, ended up as something of a mixed bag. Hamstrung by lukewarm reviews and audience reactions, the movie underperformed at the box office, coming in below expectations during its debut and suffering a steep drop in its second weekend. One thing that worked in Glass' favor was the lack of meaningful competition, which helped keep it in the #1 spot despite diminishing interest that carried over into Super Bowl weekend, and Hollywood as a whole had 3 days to forget. According to Variety, the domestic box office brought in a combined $71 million this weekend, which is the lowest total for the Super Bowl weekend since 2000. Came out on top with $9.5 million. At the same point in its run, Split had made $98.5 million domestically, raising its stateside total to $88.6 million. With so much attention on the NFL championship game, the Super Bowl is typically a down weekend at the movies. Studios rarely open any projects of note during that time, which stayed true in 2019. The long-wide release was action vehicle Miss Bala, which mustered just $6.7 million in its first 3 days. Starring Gina Rodriguez, the film earned largely negative reviews, hurting its commercial appeal. Despite being the only fresh movie on the block, Miss Bala came in 3rd place, trailing Hold Over the Upside, $8.8 million. The top 5 was rounded out by superhero titles Aquaman, $4.7 million, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, $4.4 million. Things should pick up at the box office next weekend with the release of The Lego Movie 2, the second part. The animated sequel is already earning rave reviews, praising it as a worthy and exceptional follow-up to the surprise 2014 hit. Though Lego 2 was projected to make less than its predecessor during its opening weekend, it's still estimated to earn as much as $55 million at the start, and that figure could increase based on the positive word of mouth. Also opening next weekend is the Liam Neeson action film Cold Pursuit, which is currently enjoying positive buzz ahead of its release. Neeson's track record lately hasn't been great. The Commuter made $36.3 million domestically, but perhaps the good reviews will encourage genre fans to check Cold Pursuit out. Source: Variety.